Steve Nash, because we were talking about LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, yeah.
And the Nets. Steve Nash and the Nets organization basically came out and said, in so many words, the regular season doesn't matter. We are not going to have our full team ever on the court for the rest of the year. You're paying top dollar for tickets to go watch stars play.
Yeah.
Like, if we were all to go to the Nets game, I'm paying to go see James Harden, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving shred. I want to see them all on the court. I want to see some Blake Griffin. I want to see all these guys
You
that
want
they
to see
got.
the Brooklyn Globetrotters. Straight up.
Dude, that is absurd to just say that. You're that confident that you guys are going to be there, that you're going to gel in the playoffs?
Well, it's just amazing to think Steve Nash came up playing in the early 2000s, is a former MVP, is like, the man is a stud. The man is one of the best point guards ever, arguably. And
you're letting all this shit go on.
You're just that mentality just blows me away. Oh, we're not going to play all the regular season doesn't matter. Like, it matters to the fans.
Still smart.
I disagree.
How's it not smart resting your players?
Well, it's smart for KD.
Smart for all.
But it's not smart to play him. I forget the game they played 2 days ago, and they won with KD. And then you're playing the 76ers, which could be a playoff implications tiebreaker out of the East. It means so much, and then you rest them.
Well, that's the thing.
Are you kidding me?
Too, and why it's not smart is they never play together.
Yeah.
You're going to go against a team like the 76ers where when they're healthy, they play together, that they flow, they gel. These guys were mishmashed together. And again, I understand how good they are. They were mishmashed together during the season. They never all play together. They're going to go against a playoff team that's on fire, and they're going to wash them. We've seen James Harden and Kevin Durant on the same team go against playoff teams that are on fire and get washed.
Yeah.
You need to do it. It's smart. I don't care that you have three of the best players in the world. Like, it's so prima donna. It's so. That's why players like Shaq, all these old players, talk shit about the way the NBA is now. They say that we would destroy these guys. We would dominate these guys. I don't care how good the talent is. These guys have no heart. They have nothing. They want to get paid. They want to play together with their BFFs and wear rings. It's you need it. You need to play together as a team. It counts.
Practice reps only go so far.
Shaq's the funniest
when the playoffs hit.
Him and Charles Barkley both go hard.
Not even that. Like, Shaq's just so funny as far as the fact, like, he was even on ESPN the other day, and I forget who. It was some analysis that I'd never heard of. It wasn't Stephen A. But he goes and he was trying to state, he fumbled his words, but he was saying that LeBron is undoubtedly better than
Ryan Hollins.
Yeah, Ryan Hollins was it, saying that Jordan was better or more influential, whatever it was. Than
like we played in my era.
And Shaq literally just started dialing. Even Max Kellerman bowed his head and just like, listen, I know that never to say Braun is better than MJ. And then Shaq's like, could I leave the show now?
Yeah. Let me ask you guys a question. I think this kind of goes right into it. This goes on the practice reps. This goes on everything. Let's say, all right, Steve Nash, you coach your team the way you want.
Fine.
You're not going to play all your guys together, whether they're healthy or not in the playoffs, because they need rest, and it's so important.
Kyrie needs time to blow bubbles.
And let's just say that all roads lead to prime Shaq and Kobe and the Lakers in the finals. Who are you taking? Are you taking prime Shaq and Kobe in the finals against the Nets that aren't all playing together, or are you taking the Nets?
No, I'm taking the prime Lakers. 100%.
First of all, I don't care who you have on your team. Nobody is going to tell Shaq he ain't scoring.
That's what I'm saying.
And nobody's going to out-rebound him.
Yeah, that's where those game reps, they matter. Like I said, this goes across sports. Just if you have that mentality, like.
And Kobe's going to shoot. He's going to hog the ball, and Shaq is going to play defense and rebound. And they're going to win. I love that. That was a good one. I take Showtime Lakers all day.
Well, that's what it is. It's because it was just a different mentality. Like you have Shaq's mentality and Kobe's mentality. Like
they're not gonna be told no.
They're not gonna be told no, and they're gonna hurt these guys on the court, knowing the way they are. Like, could you imagine KD or James Harden driving up for a layup with being just as frail as they are, and Shaq just comes and bodied them. If Kyrie saw it, he'd have to take a day off for personal issues. He'd miss time for family matters. Like, oh my God, I need to...
Self-reflection.
Seriously.
I like that show.
Seriously. But no, that's just how I feel on it.
No,
That
100%.
was so funny.
Could you imagine? Shaq would just like literally just be standing there, like not even arm up. Even though like these guys are athletic, they could jump, but just the body he would just put up just to post up like this. They would just bounce off.
Oh yeah.
Not like LeBron, because LeBron's decently sized, but like
Is
LeBron
is
has the frame.
Yeah, but is he
Yeah.
going to challenge Shaq?
No.
That's the question.
Well, he'll probably challenge
Yeah.
Shaq, but
I think he
they
would.
know
What
it's
if he
succeeded.
gets hit? What if Shaq?
Are we, hold on. Are we playing Shaq played in the
Shaq's rules.
2000s?
Shaq's rules.
yeah.
Shaq played in early 2000s,
Early
late
2000s
90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, we're talking-
Are we taking those rules or are we taking today's NBA?
No. So
No,
here's
to
the-
what?
Those rules.
Those
Old
rules.
school rules.
Old
All right, well then LeBron gets bodied 9
Yeah.
times out of 10.
So here's my thing. I think that if LeBron actually grew up in that
Oh,
era of
definitely.
basketball, he would have still
Yeah.
performed the way he is, just in that level of basketball. So that's
It
why
would have
I
made him a
think
better scorer.
that's why
Yeah,
I
because
think
he wouldn't have even focused on shooting ever.
Yeah.
He would have just driven.
Yeah,
always.
he would have been a
Yeah.
cutter.
that's what I'm
straight
saying.
up. Get in there
I
and
think he
slam.
would have that mentality and that thing if
Yeah.
he would. So that's why.
Yeah, it's not his fault. He's a
That's what I'm
product of
saying.
today's NBA.
Yeah.
It's not his fault.
So that's what I'm saying is I think if you took LeBron and put him in that.
When you push for bullshit, you're gonna get it.
I was
True
it.
that. True that.
So,
But
go
yeah, if
ahead,
you
sorry.
put LeBron in that era and he was playing in that
He's
era,
productive.
I think he would
Yeah,
contest with
yeah.
Shaq.
If he grew up in that era, but yeah,
But just taking him as he is now and then putting him in there.
So if you put Jordan in today's era, Jordan I think scores more.
absolutely.
I think if you put Bird in today's era, he
scores
puts
more.
50 a game up.
Yeah, dude. I think
Without
we all are
even
unanimous,
without
yeah.
even being able to run, laying on the sideline because his back hurts so bad.
He would be honestly a better Klay Thompson.
The disrespect to
Oh, yeah.
Klay
Bird.
Thompson gets a pass, dribbles once, and shoots.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Larry Bird's game.
Oh yeah, and Larry Bird can. Yeah, but the difference too is Larry Bird can play point.
Yeah,
Larry Bird can assist, and he's flashy. But I also don't know how much the super flashiness would work in today's NBA because I think today's NBA, where the athletics come in, people are just too fast to be like running.
Well,
up the
Tim Duncan
like running
is
up the court and then
good.
being like, why are you doing that? That's just not necessary.
Dude, the Spurs, when they were winning, that was still today's NBA.
Yeah.
And Tim Duncan is the most fundamental, non-flashy player in the world.
Oh,
Yeah.
And that man succeeded with flying
yeah.
colors.
Tanks open all day on Tim
Oh, yeah.
Duncan.
Old money could have bought a dynasty.
Like when Tim Duncan's playing basketball with his kid, he's like you gotta do the bounce pass. You gotta bounce pass.
Use the backboard.
You see the square? It's there for a reason.